Y'all already know what time it is. Get them lighters out. Get
Light it
them out.
up.
Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them.
Welcome to the Humidor with Big Haas. Find out what Haas is puffing and drinking tonight. If you try his suggestion and you die, that is natural selection. And the DOA podcast is not responsible for you being weak fucking sauce.
Baby.
So now, the one, the only, Big Haas.
Hasselasa ding dong. What you drinking? What you smoking on?
Man, I'm smoking on something today from Black Box Cigar Club that it's a double threat.
Uh-oh.
When I say that,
your mind.
so you know that Black Box Cigar Club deals primarily in supplying the masses with Black and minority owned cigar lines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So women, Latinos, Hispanic and Black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, today, not only is the cigar a Black owned brand, but it's also a veteran owned brand.
Mm.
So this cigar that I'm smoking today is the ZK Habano
Cuban
from Cigar Recon. Okay.
Cigar Recon.
Cigar Recon is the name of the brand. All right. It's the ZK Habano. Now, like I said, this is a veteran owned brand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Black owned. It is a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper.
Ecuadorian.
Mm-hmm. Binder is Nicaraguan.
Nicaragua.
Yes. And the filler leaves are long filler from Nicaragua and Pennsylvanian Ligero.
Motherfucker. Goddamn Pennsylvanian.
Pennsylvanian Ligero.
Hair.
If you know anything about
Let
leaf,
your hair grow.
you know that Ligero is a very strong part of the leaf, right? Now, let's break it down a little bit. Okay.
Down.
ZK in the name, ZK Habano, stands for zero knowledge. Okay. So if you've heard me do cigars before, you know that they'll tell you a little bit about the tasting notes and some of the smells, etc., right?
It has a hint of leather in the afternote.
Exactly.
Coffee, beans, and fruit.
The ZK doesn't give you that. It doesn't give you that.
Then no description?
No information is offered on the cigar to create a mysterious and intriguing experience. Okay?
You know what you're talking about right now? You're talking about a Blockbuster video, the little plastic box that the joint come in, and ain't nothing on the box.
No.
You're just getting a blank tape.
Well, not necessarily blank tape. There's stuff on the tape, but it's leaving it. It's like watching a movie that doesn't have a synopsis or preview video to show with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Back in the Blockbuster days, that if you wanted to know what a movie was about, you grab that plastic fucking case, you flip that motherfucker over, and you got the reading.
Yeah, you don't get that. Pictures, you don't get that. You're right. Yeah,
they took all that shit away. They said you just getting this blank ass disc,
right,
or blank ass box, and here it is.
So for me, I am getting hints of like cocoa or chocolate or light, like a milk chocolate or something. And a little bit of earth, and not necessarily a woodsy note, but like a dried grass, like hay almost. You know what I mean? I had it paired with the Uncle Nearest
Ooh.
1856 100 proof.
Oh, you went through that.
I finished it.
It's a good day.
It was about 3 fingers, pause, left here, and I finished it all.
That's about what they
Powering
can
through
take.
those videos that Dutch had us fucking watching.
Man, oh man. He gonna pay for that.
Yeah. But if you can see here, looking here at the what's left of the cigar.
The burn line seems pretty consistent.
It's a pretty consistent burn line. I let it sit for a while because we had to go through those fucking videos. But you can see that it's a veiny, it's a light brown wrapper. I love that. I mean, it's been sitting in the humidor for a few weeks because I got it actually the week that my father got here for my birthday. So like around the 13th of July. And it sat here until today in the humidor. And I know that over at Black Box Cigar Club, they may sit for a few months before they actually get out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's been sitting for a while. Very consistent burn line. It got to acclimate to my geographic area pretty well. And I experienced no splitting of the wrapper.
No cracking?
No cracking. I used a V cut with my Alpha Phi Alpha cutter.
Yeah, Carl Roland Martin, I'm sure, is very happy about you saying that.
I'm sure.
We're gonna have to get Uncle Ro on here.
I wish we could. I'm gonna have to reach out and see.
No, he fret. He gonna have to stop playing games.
If he smokes cigars, maybe he'll come out for the humidor or something. Or if we're talking about something particularly of note, he'll want to maybe give his.
We'll pull him aside. Uncle Ro,
Right.
just know your day is coming. You ain't finna just keep avoiding us.
Right. As you can see,
voluminous.
Great smoke. Produces a lovely smoke. Even when I just do a short draw, just like I just did, you get a pretty good smoke production from it, which for those people who enjoy that, there are people who love to take a pull of a cigar and put out a nice cloud of smoke. This will do it for you. See that? And that's like a moderate draw, right? So the draw is pretty moderate. It's not tight. It's not loose. The cigar is packed well, but it's not a super tight packed, super tightly packed cigar.
Get it right. Get it right.
The chunk of ash came off nice.
What that ash looking like?
Look at that. So there's a couple of chunks of ash come out about 1.25 inches.
Get it.
When the chunk comes off, but it stays pretty well constructed, doesn't disintegrate. Not a flaky ash, as you can see. So you're not necessarily having to worry about a bunch of flakes getting on your clothes and things like that while you're smoking.
That's a big thing
again,
for Big Haas.
even burn line.
Points.
Use the V cut, like I said. You can see that pretty nice there. Now this is a like a Toro, so it's about 5.75 or 6, and the ring gauge it's about 52. I liked it a lot. It's a 5.5 by 56. I was a little off, but
how dare you?
I liked it a lot. It's a medium cigar. It's not really full bodied. It's a medium to full. It kind of gets got a little bit more punch to it as you work your way. As you can see, I'm at the last maybe 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches here.
Giggity.
If you take the ash, if you subtract the ash from it.
No, we rocking late, but we doing this for y'all. We're doing this for y'all. We staying up late for y'all.
Yes, and this is a good cigar. I'm gonna actually stay up and finish it. I'm gonna finish out until about a quarter inch or so. And the price point isn't bad. You're looking at on cigarrecon.com, you can get a 5-pack for $50, so that's $10 a stick.
$10.
Not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. It also comes in. I'm smoking the Habano, but it comes in a Maduro, and it also comes in a Connecticut.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm here on the website, and if you want to get a single, you're looking at $8.50.
That sounds cheaper.
Okay.
That,
So
that sounds cheaper than the other one.
I'm sorry. If you want to
Just saying.
if you want, I'm looking right on the site right now. So if you get one, it's $10, right? But if you get the 5-pack,
Oh, then it drops to $8.50.
it drops to $8.50.
Okay.
All right. So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. When you get with taxes and stuff, you're gonna pay a little bit more.
This from the homie Nate. Nate, thank you for hanging out on the live stream. That's not bad for a good cigar.
Oh no, $10 is. I wish I could. Hey, we were talking the other day about certain high-end cigars because my wife, she often complains about the expense of cigars. And I told her, I said, there's cigars that I could smoke that I don't get because I know I'm gonna hear your mouth, $40, $50 for one. I was at a cigar lounge the other day, and when you go in the beep pop room, that humidor, that part of the humidor,
yeah.
there was a couple of cigars in there for $500 for one.
Does it have
$350 for one cigar?
Does it have $3.50 bills as the wrapper?
No.
Well, then
No.
I don't see the point.
Looks like a regular cigar.
I don't see it.
I ain't gonna call the name, but
y'all know who y'all is,
right? For Crash the Party, I would
Big
say
Nate.
this: head over to CigarRecon.com and check them out. They've got cigars. They've also got apparel and things like that. Or if you want, go to blackboxcigarclub.com and sign up for the subscription.
Get it.
You get 4 or 5 cigars every month for $35, and that's how I got this one. So, what I do is I will go to the websites of the cigars that come in the box for $35.
Right.
And I'll look at the pricing on the singles because I get I get 4 different cigars, 5 different cigars, and you're always saving money with this subscription. And his name Nathan.
Yeah, Nate.
They haven't missed yet.
So here's one thing I think you should do going forward, especially since the humidor is about to be its own separate entity of awesomeness. What I think needs to happen is I think you need to unbox them. You may not smoke whatever you get that day, but you should open them up and let us know what came this week, what came this week. Let us know what's coming in, and then we'll get what you're smoking on.
There we go. What I would do is I would probably choose one to smoke from the last box.
There you go.
I like for my current box, the most recent box, to sit for a while.
Yeah, you gotta let it acclimate.
Right. Now, I didn't get to the pairing and how that affected the cigar. So when I got out the nearest, I had a chunk of ice. Coincidentally, I have an ice mold, a silicone ice mold that has alpha phi alpha letters.
Oh my fucking God. We're done here. Have a good night, everyone. Jesus fucking Christ.
So my chunk,
y'all alphas.
My chunk had embossed on the ice A5A.
Not even the ice could escape the brand that the black frats.
The brand is strong, baby. The brand is strong. But I like chunk ice in my whiskeys and bourbons and my liquors because they melt slower.
Yeah.
So they don't affect the taste as much. I like my cooling cubes too. I've got cooling cubes from Black Box Cigar Club as well.
Now be honest, the cooling cubes have a taste.
No, not really.
A little bit. Not really.
No.
I can taste the soap from the fucking dishwasher.
Well, that's because you're not supposed to put them in the fucking dishwasher.
I'm supposed to wash them.
You're supposed to rinse them off in hot water and put them in a dish drain. That's it. You are not supposed to. Hey, do not put your cooling cubes in the dishwasher.
Well, they don't say that shit on the motherfucking package now, do they?
It said it on mine.
It didn't say it on mine.
BlackBoxCigarClub.com.
Well,
They
shit.
said,
well, maybe I should go over there because didn't nobody tell me shit. I washed my shit in the dishwasher. Now the motherfucker tastes like fucking.
That's why you don't do that. You rinse them off in warm water, no soap, just warm or hot water. Rinse them off, throw them in a dish drain, let them dry, put them back in the velvet pouch, put them shits back in the freezer.
Okay, so now y'all just gonna add rules after the fact. Okay,
I'm just telling you.
You did it.
Where I got my cooling cubes from, they gave a brother the information.
No, it's cool. And you just decided not to share that information until after I ruined mine.
I didn't know you had cooling cubes.
I had them before you got yours from Black Box, but then you got yours from Black Box, and then you didn't even let them up. You ain't even let nobody know.
Right.
So it's cool.
So now, when I take a sip of the nearest and I take a puff, a little bit more spice, a little bit more pepper. The cocoa was intensified a little bit, and a little bit of a almost not. I don't want to say hickory. But a woodsy type of note came forth.
Hey, real quick. Let me interrupt the humidor real quick. Big Highs, this is what you need to do. If you can ever get rid of them damn kids and you want a date night, a date day.
Yeah.
If you can get rid of the kids for the morning and the midday, take the wifey out to the Morton Arboretum.
Yeah. She's not really flowery though.
It ain't about flowers.
Okay.
It's because there's a walking path, which is extensive, like miles. There's also a driving path, which is also miles.
Okay.
You can pull off and park to the cool spots. I kept a map. I circled the cool spots. I can let you know what that is. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
And it's just up the road. The sense of being surrounded by woodland smells.
Yeah. Foliage.
Like I went through they had a pine patch or something like that, where it was all the different kinds of pines and all that stuff. Man, me and the wife walked through there like, ooh, we could just get a tiny house and live in this little area right here. This is not the walk is nice. You can't smoke though. You can't smoke. They don't let They don't like no lit nothing because it's an arboretum.
Yeah, I understand. And then that fouls the sense that you should be experiencing.
But they didn't say you couldn't do it in a car.
True.
And there's some walking parts and there's some driving parts. And for our driving parts, we've been missing out for a long time, and it's right up the road from us. We've been missing out.
I have to check it out. We actually have a few days where we don't have the kids this week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you got to make an appointment. It takes 10 seconds. You got to do it online to reserve your tickets. I think it's like $10-15. It's cheap. It's super cheap. It's not a zoo, but it's right there.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. While we're here and we're kind of on a tangent, it was my birthday, so I wasn't on. My family was here, so I wasn't on. Then I was gone on my yearly vacation up to the Upper Peninsula. And it's bittersweet because it's the last time we're going up there. The property is being sold.
Oh no!
So I just told the wife, I said, we're going to have to plan to buy our own soon. So we're going to figure that out in the next couple of years. But
I like it.
While I was up there, we went to the vintage shops.
Okay.
And I have a couple of very cool beer steins.
Oh.
So
you knew what you was looking for.
I got a couple of very cool beer steins. And there's a town called, and don't get mad, there's a town called Alpha, Michigan.
I ain't gotta take this. I ain't gotta take this constant abuse from alphas. My family's Kappas. We ain't gotta listen to alphas talk all the time.
Here's the thing, though. If you're driving back from Ottawa, Illinois, there's a town called Alpha, Illinois as well. I'm sorry, if you're driving back from Western Illinois University coming down 80, there's a town called Alpha, Illinois as well. But in Alpha, Michigan, is home to the smallest town in America with a microbrewery. Okay.
I'm about to say, hold on. How small are we talking? But you talking about a microbrewery.
It's maybe 70 people in this whole town. The town doesn't even have a flashing yellow light. It has a roundabout.
Oh, they modern.
Okay. So Alpha, Michigan is Alpha Brewing Company, Alpha Michigan Brewing Company, AMBC, right? Great fucking beer. So I got a growler of beer. So next week, I'm going to have some of that beer in the stein because I got to wash the steins out and everything. I want to have one of the steins, and I'll be sitting here with a big fucking growler of this beer, a nice cigar, and my beer in a beer stein. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a paper plate or something and put ice in it and put the stein in the ice so the beer stays cold.
Yo, freeze the stein.
Yeah, I want to do that too. I want to do the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
But so really good cigar, cigarrecon.com. This is the ZK Habano. It comes in a Connecticut, which of course would be a little milder, and it also comes in a Maduro. But don't sleep on the Habano. It's a medium to full. I would expect the Maduro to be a little bit more punchy. Great construction, great burn, great draw, great flavors, great olfactory experience.
You know what's missing?
The leaf meter on this, I will give her. You say it went out. That's the only knock. If you don't tend to it every 2 minutes or so, it will go out. But early in the cigar, it wasn't having this problem. It's later in the last third of the cigar, this is what's happened. So the leaf meter is like a 4.58. 4. I mean, I would definitely.
That's good.
And if you can get 10 or 5 or a box, I'm not sure of all of the denominations they come in, but if you can get these on Cigar Recon. Like right now, there's only 3 left of the Habano, so I don't know how many are in stock of the Connecticut and the Maduro. But you got to understand that these are boutique cigars. These are very small brands. So you have to take that into account. This is not like a big brand that has tons and tons of stock. Like the Maduro, ZK Maduro Robusto has 16. The ZK Maduro Toro has 20. So the Toro is $9 for a single one, and the Robusto is $8.50 for a single. Robusto's a little shorter, Toro's a little bit longer, but great cigars. I suggest you go out. You can support the troops because it is a veteran that owns this brand, and you can also support a Black-owned business as well. So, and it's quality. And that's the thing. It's not like I'm asking you to support a brand just because it's Black. I'm not asking you to support a brand just because it's veteran owned. I'm saying that in addition to the quality that you're going to get and the experience that you're going to have with this cigar, you also get the added benefit of supporting a Black business and supporting a veteran-owned business, supporting a Hispanic-owned business, supporting a female or woman-owned business. And those are big things, because representation matters. And if we don't put their names out there in the universe, how are other people going to get blessed and see that, wow, there's some great cigars out there, there's some great products out there. It could be anything, it could be a pair of drawers, but there's some great stuff out there that doesn't get the shine that other brands get, just because they have more backing, they have more push. So I am dedicating, and I've dedicated the Humidor to trying to push those. But I do smoke other cigars, and you'll see that I like CAO cigars. I like other cigars too, but I try to lean towards the smaller boutique brands that are made by minorities, that are made by veterans and other groups that don't necessarily get the publicity that they should get, because they are doing great things. Black Box Cigar Club has not let me down once yet. Every cigar I've gotten has been a high quality cigar, and some are in great price points where you're not paying $20, $30, $40 for a cigar, but you're smoking a quality that is at that level. Okay.
No, I get it. You're making excuses for the Blacks, you know.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, if it was trash, I tell you it was trash. I've done that in the past too. Now I'm a lucky guy, because I very rarely have come across cigars that are trash. The Trump cigar was trash, but you know something, it wasn't as trashy as I thought it would be.
It was an okay cigar that they put
I don't know
trash
if
label
I don't know
on
if you were on the podcast when I did the review of the Trump 2020.
No, I was gone.
But I was like, it's better than I thought. It was like kissing your sister. It was very, very, very mild. And I'm not and here's the thing. Someone who loves mild cigars, they would have loved it. They would have said, this is great. But I'm not a mild cigar guy. I like my stuff with a little punch. So I was like, the burn was a little iffy. And you could tell that a brand had taken one of its house blends or one of its factory blends and just slapped a band on it. And they're like, hey, we're going to sell we normally sell this for $4. We're going to sell it for $9.
Licensing,
you know, and they made a little change, which was fine. I mean, it was a cigar. Like, I didn't spend my money on it. Somebody sent it in, and guess what? If they had sent me 10 of them, you know what I would have done? I would have taken the band off. I would have put them in the humidor. And when people that weren't close to me came by and wanted to smoke, they get a smoke. Oh, you don't even understand. At my birthday party a couple weeks ago, guess what?
Yeah.
Some people asked me for a smoke.
Got you.
Hey, go upstairs in the sunroom.
Not the sunroom humidor.
Go in the sunroom humidor. You pick whatever you want out of there.
Right? Hey, yo, was my shit up there? You gave out my shit? Okay.
When my boys came from the thread and the people that are like in my inner circle,
you get the downstairs humidor.
I want to smoke. All right, come with me. We went downstairs. I got the key out. I unlocked the humidor and I pulled them a smoke from down there.
You know what I'm gonna do, Haas?
What?
Because weed is legal in Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Snoop Dogg star.
How much weed is in it?
A lot.
I've never smoked weed. I've never ever smoked weed.
Well, that's gonna change in the next couple of weeks because I'm gonna smoke you up.
I've never smoked weed in my entire life.
This is an exclusive here. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out for the Haas's Humidor.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody's favorite segment. Haas, would you like to hear your new Humidor music?
Yes, please.
All right, I already got the screen share going. I'm only gonna give you a snippet.
Hold on, before you do it. Nate says time for Big Haas to get his sponsorship. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
You ain't never lied, Nate.
because I've been, and here's the thing is that the owner of Black Box Cigar Club, he's an alpha.
Well, man, hey Nate, it
Place,
ain't like we
place
don't
where I
reach.
got my cutter from, it's an alpha.
I'm just saying that we reached out to several cigar companies to see what they would want to do for like an interview or a talk.
Right,
We
right.
just want to talk up your brand.
That's what I want to do.
And they kind of ignored us.
Yeah, but you know something, I'm going to reach out to my frat brother at the cigar club and say, hey, I'm never going to ask you for a discount because friends don't ask friends for a discount.
They pay full price with the tip.
That's exactly right. And I've never asked for. I recently bought something from a guy who's opened a cigar lounge. And he's a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he said it's this price, but if you want, I can give. I'm like, no, that's
what
the
is
price.
the price? Yeah,
the price is the price. I said, friends don't ask friends for discount because if you come from me for training, guess what? I don't, you know, I would be like, dang, he asked me for a discount.
I'm spilling tea. Somebody tried to give me a discount and I told him, no, sir, I will not be taking no discounts. So even though Big Haas is saying this, he believes it, but he don't practice it. And I had to remind my brother of his worth.
I am a man. I'm a man of a giving spirit. I'm a man of a giving spirit.
Everybody, this is the last of the last comments, and then I gotta play the song. We gotta get out of here.
Okay,
we gotta get out of here. We do. Remind your friends of their worth.
Yes,
because sometimes they might slip up and forget because they love you so much. Never let them forget that. But here is the snippet of the new Houses Humidor theme song.
Okay. Let it roll. Let me turn my volume up in this motherfucker.
I just think of Jenna talking over that. What the? What you say now? What you say now?
That's got some Isaac Hayes vibes to it.